Wenzel, Karis Baker, and Coach Duffy in the room. Coach Duffy, can you start us off with an opening statement, please?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I thought Duke played a tremendous game on the defensive end. We were a little bit concerned them coming off, a few losses, what they were going to be like, and I thought we got punched pretty good at times. It's kind of an ugly first half, but just overall disappointed with a little bit of our execution and how we came out today.
All right, open the floor for questions. Thomas first.
Coach, seemed like the team struggled shooting today, just over 25%. What do you think that Duke did defensively to make that happen?
Yeah, I mean they're big, they're long, they're physical. They're going to prevent you from getting to some of your spots. I think one of the things we were talking about a lot leading up to this game was changing sides of the floor, and I just thought we were a little bit tentative with that. So we'll go back to kind of the drawing board and figuring out ways that we can help our women get some easier shots. I think what we did, we rushed them a little bit too, just with a little bit of their size and length.
And then Mare with 6 steals. Just how crucial was she in disrupting your passing lanes?
Yeah, she had them all and I think all of them were in the first half. So she got their transition game going a little bit, and just a scrappy kid, veteran kid. She works really hard. Just got her hands on a couple easy ones.
You guys forced 24 turnovers, got out-rebounded by 16. Do you think maybe aggression in the passing lanes to make those turnovers happen kind of made it difficult to be in position to get rebounds?
I think some of their turnovers were a little bit unforced, and then some of them we obviously had a few things to do with. I thought we could have capitalized a little bit better on their turnovers. We were a little bit tentative in transition and bobbled the ball a few times, and I thought it was a little bit uncharacteristic of us once we got out in transition. Some of our decision making and confidence to go up with it. But yeah, you need to capitalize when you turn the ball over like that. And we've been talking a ton this whole season about rebounding, and I didn't think we got off to a very good start in the beginning of the game with our physical play. The opposite was true, I think, in Florida. We were really really good putting bodies on people and pushing back, and just didn't quite have it today.
For the players, what did it feel like to you out there in terms of what their defense was doing to make it a tough shooting day for everybody?
I think me and Kara specifically we're kind of used to how they play. We've played them a couple times now, so you kind of know what to expect coming in. So I think it's just getting everybody on the same page, getting everybody ready to go going into the game, just letting them know what to expect, things like that. But nothing new. We know they're a really good defensive team and play with physicality.
Curious, what made them a handful on the boards today?
Like Coach Duffy said, they're lengthy, they're long. I think there was a lot of opportunities where we didn't use the physicality that we've been working on during practice to our advantage. And I think just in post-play, majority of that was on us, just not pushing them back. There were just a lot of things that we gave up that could have cut the lead down a lot, so that was probably on us a lot and the post players.
Any other questions?
I'm curious, what do you take from a game like this? Just you obviously played 2 really good games back-to-back, a little bit of a setback, and obviously the way they play is a little bit different than some of the other styles you'll face. But what do you take from this just moving forward into the next couple games?
Yeah, like Carly said, me and Carly have been playing against Duke for a while now, so we knew what to expect, and I think it was hard to get everyone on the same page all at the same time. But we play again on Wednesday, so the bounce back has to be quick, and we just have to turn around and get everyone back on the same page, because when we are on the same page, we're clicking really well. So we can't really dwell on this for a while because we play again in 2 days.
Obviously, Megan, they had struggled coming into this game. From what you were looking on film, I guess, were they doing certain things better today than they had been in their recent losses there?
They had a heck of a schedule. It wasn't like they were, they were playing top 10 teams in the country back to back to back. And, even when they lost LSU, I thought they looked confident and the ball was moving. They were shooting the ball well. And I think you have the opportunity after you get out of a little bit of non-conference and you have to reset yourself into ACC. It's like, who do you want to be? And so, obviously they were hungry for a win, and we didn't quite have it today.
In terms of that reset, does this losing the ACC Open, does that mean that was your non-conference schedule not as challenging or as good preparation as you had hoped it would be for this game, or was this just a question of playing Duke in your ACC opener as opposed to somebody else?
I think I understand the question. All I'll say is I'm just focused on making this team better. I think we're all disappointed. The locker room was disappointed. I think Kara said it perfectly. We have a quick turnaround, and we've played so many different styles this year, which is great. And so a little bit for us is to turn the page. Coaches will get working, players will get their rest and recovery, and then we'll reset tomorrow and try and get better. I think that's the only thing we can kind of focus on. So I think this last week has been really good for us, really tough competition, and unfortunately today we didn't have our best.
11 players. This is a question for you, Coach. 11 players on the floor tonight. Just how do you feel about this team depth-wise right now?
Yeah, I mean, I was, we were just trying to find a little bit of a spark off the bench and, get some people, calm down on the bench too. So I thought, I thought Anaya played some good minutes again. I thought our forwards were good. Just we needed a little bit more.
All right, thank you guys.